So today I wanted to talk about the scholarship writing process. So you can do this with me or you can do this with somebody else, but I'm going to walk you through kind of what the process looks like if you would do it with me. So this is an example of an essay one of my students wrote. And you can read through it and see there's already things like popping up within Google Docs that needs to be fixed. One of the first suggestions I have for students is to get Grammarly on their computers. So there's two ways you can do it. One, it can just be a Google extension, so it's right here for me. Or you can actually highlight your essay like so, copy it, and then in Grammarly, you paste it, and then it's going to start giving you suggestions on what needs to be changed. Over here, like what precisely, like replace the word, add a hyphen, things like that. Removed redundancy, change the word, and then over here, it tells you like how clear, how engaging, what your delivery is. It's pretty cool. So it gives you this like score. So it's a really nice tool that you can use to check your essays as you're writing them. And then after you do that, you would send it to me, and then we do what's called a remix version. So I have a conversation with you. We go through what you wrote, what your intention is, what the question is for the scholarship, and then I try to do everything color coded. So then this blue version is the remix version. So then I send it back to you after we work on it together. And then in purple, I'm trying to push you a little bit harder to add your own spin on things. So it's not our essay together anymore that you wrote. Now it's your essay. So then the purple is what the student adds in. And then finally, so we go back and forth and do that a couple times to give suggestions. And then finally, boom, when I turn it green is what I call it. Green means go. So when you get a green version from me, that means I think this one's ready to go. So this scholarship that I'm showing you is an example of a foundation essay that was for Kirkwood. So even up here on this blue version, there's 200 more words that we could add into this to deepen the message, which is where all this purple comes from. So that's what it looks like when you do it with me. I'm going to have you guys do some exercises now to start your minds working on what significant events have happened in your life. Probably things you might not have thought about being significant, but that have made you who you are. So you're going to work through those now, and those are going to be those links that come up on Canvas. So it'll be this essence exercise and the feelings exercise. Then what I want you to do for this submission today is actually read examples of scholarships from past students. I've changed them just a little bit, so I took out the identifiers. So there are 6 of them here, and you're going to read through them and figure out which one you like the best and why. Just go ahead and upload that onto Canvas. Let me know which one you liked. And then you're going to begin work on the scholarship essay beginnings. I understand that you probably don't want to write an entire scholarship right now. That's totally fine. But I want you to work through these pieces. So first thing, yesterday or Tuesday, we talked about recommendation letters. So identify 3 people who could write you recommendation letters. Just write their names here and then follow these directions if you actually use them as recommenders. Answer these questions for me. This is also what we're working on tomorrow in class. So if you wanted to start it today, that's totally fine, but it's due, this whole doc is due shared with me at the end of class tomorrow. So start thinking about these questions, jot down some answers, come up with 2 great sentences to start out your essay, and then you can start just free writing down here thoughts about combining all of these things with the essence exercise and the feelings exercise to start building your essay. And then we will use what you write here to begin your scholarship essay. And then eventually we will go through this process black to blue to purple to green, and then you'll end up with a great base essay that you can use for all your scholarships. Email me if you have questions. Thanks, guys.